Hi, my name's Joe Dinifer. We're doing these video blogs regularly, and we're going to pick different topics, show different games, different tips, share creative ideas with some products sometimes, just to really keep people stimulated if we can. And something came to my attention through a lot of probing, and I thought, let me just take a moment and clarify. It has to do with the United States Tennis Association, which, thanks to the TV rights and other revenue sources at the United States Open, has really profited greatly. Now, as a nonprofit, we all know they're throwing that cash flow back into growing the sport. So aren't we all fortunate? And the USPTA and PTR also as the primary teaching organizations in the United States that impact us here, they benefit as well with different programming and training and certification. So here's what I wanted to share this week. It started out when decades and decades ago, people were playing mini tennis, short courts, foam balls have been out for decades. That whole concept that became known as quick start, and then 10 and under tennis, and now youth tennis has really been around a long time. We know that. Myself, I started teaching in my early 20s, in the mid-70s, and we were calling it mini tennis when I worked with Peter Burwash International for 10 years. So basically, when the USTA took it up because there was so much success in countries in Europe with short court tennis and transition speed balls, the name started out as 3660. For those of you that have been around a little bit, you may remember that. It was called 3660 to refer to the measurements of the court. The red level, which the ITF also refers to as that, was for the 36-foot court and 18-foot wide net. Then that got a little cumbersome and it was awkward and numbers are hard to remember. So instead of 3660, the USTA said, let's do a real catchy name. And the ITF at that time coined the phrase play and stay, which they still call short court transition ball tennis for beginners and young children. The USTA initiated that name called quick start, which was spelled as one word. And then after that, and people embraced that wholeheartedly, and then after that it was, well, it's really for age group and we're going to start competition and tournaments for the young kids. So let's call it 10 and under tennis, or TAUT. So that caught on, and that whole marketing plan. And this is really an evolution. This story that I'm sharing with you in this video blog is more about explaining the progression, not to criticize anyone. Sometimes hard to come to the right answer. And now, as of the last few months, the USTA essentially calls anything that has to do with junior tennis, if you will. The big umbrella name is called youth tennis. So the bottom line is this, name your programs however you want. If you want to call them, Pee-wee tennis, if you want to call them 10 and under tennis, if you want to call them, that's okay. We'll let the phone ring to show that we're busy besides these video blogs. But if you want to call it quick start tennis, that's up to you. The point is it all falls under the umbrella of youth tennis. And I think everyone will benefit from that, and that's a good thing. All right? Over and out for this vlog. See you next time.